What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukushu. We are back with another Musume video. This video, we are going to be, I guess, we're going to keep going with the trend of short distance escape runners. Because here we are with Suzuka. And you know what that means with Suzuka? That means we're trying great escape. So one of each, again, for this video. Yesterday we did one of each because we were doing long distance. Today we're doing one of each because it's great escape, although it's short distance. Do I really need it? Short distance, we're already guaranteed to use as I'm just gonna go with what I normally do with great escape. So one of each. Super Creek Stamina, Haru Guts, Tamamo Power, Amandai Speed, Taishin Wise, and Tucker Bryan Friend card. That's pretty much a setup. That is pretty much the setup. So we're gonna jump into the training, but before we jump into the training and the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the circle request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just to make sure that I add you into the circle and not somebody else. I don't know why that felt a little off to me. I may have forgotten to say something or whatever, but it did feel a bit off, like I said. But here we are. Training Suzuka. I just realized because I recorded the global video first. I recorded Suzuka. Also, I guess technically a spoiler for the next video or the global video, but it doesn't matter to me. it doesn't matter to me. I mean, technically I should do that, but I'm more worried about speed. That's the problem. Out of all these stats, I'm worried about speed because it's not gonna... I need to somehow make it to at least the 1800s. And then I do want to worry about stamina, because if I do want to try and get as high as possible, I do need to work on stamina also, but yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the global video. That's it. It's funny because I had the Cap Day, I had the Teo Day a while ago, and now we have a Suzuka Day. Well, that was... I swear these aren't intentional. I honestly caught me off guard. I just thought about it. It's like, wait, I just trained Suzuka in global. And the reason why there was a training video is because for some odd reason for global, I keep thinking the initial date for some odd reason when the CM gets into the game or gets added to the game, I keep thinking that that's the start date in global, at least. In JP, I've never really mistaken it at all. So yeah, that was the reason why there was no global video yesterday, and the reason why there's not going to be a global video tomorrow, because I think it starts on Saturday. So Regardless, Monday's video... Well, I think Monday's video will still be round 1. I thought it was going to be round 2, but now that I think about it, it might be round 1 still. I'll see. I was like, why do I have this here? But yeah. At least there wouldn't be a Seiyun Sky Day, because usually when I train Sky and JP, it'd be off camera, if I'm being honest. We're still going to the debut, if I'm not mistaken. Our power is kind of low. I just realized that, but I think I had power inheritance before for medium distance, I think. But that might explain it. Also, we did finish Silent Hill on Tuesday. I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, because yesterday obviously was the first Uma video after I finished Silent Hill. Sometime within the month, pretty much like Dead Space probably will come out before Dead Space, because I'm just gonna go off the momentum of me just finishing it recently. Actually, I already started, but I might as well explain it to you guys here as well, because I explained it in the last Silent Hill video. But basically what I'm doing for the last video for Silent Hill F is basically what I did for the Silent Hill 2 remake. And it was basically doing it again in a harder difficulty. I guess in this case, it wouldn't be hard. It would be Lost in the Fog. So it would be a Lost in the Fog playthrough. But I'll be going for the fourth ending. So what that means is one of the conditions is to unlock the other 2 endings, which I think it's a good and bad ending. The first ending is obviously the normal ending. Next, I believe the second one's the bad ending. The third one's the good ending. And then the fourth one's the true ending. So that's why I want to do the fourth one as that video, so you can get the true ending. But I am also wondering what the 5th one is. I think the 5th one is just a what if training. Or training. Have I been saying training? What if ending? I felt like I've been saying training this whole time, but you get what I'm saying. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. I hope so. So yeah, that video will be in Lost in the Fog difficulty, but also the 4th ending, which is the true ending, which involves me to do a little bit more extra things in game. during the story, which I'm already doing. So hopefully by the time we hit that video when I'm recording it, because obviously it's gonna take me, I would say maybe, if I had time, 2 days at least, because that would at least split the recording to half one day, half the other, which at least at least in story mode, what I should say before finishing the sentence, at least in story mode, I am doing Lost in the Fog puzzle difficulty. If that doesn't show that I'm trying to remember the puzzles and all that, at least before the the recording. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, at least I'm about halfway, if not halfway through the game already. And I think I put in 3 to 3.5 hours. And I'm about halfway through. So I hope for the Lost in the Fog, I'm trying to average out a time that I hope it would take me halfway through, while considering that it is going to be in the hardest difficulty. If things go well, we could be looking at about the same time. If there's a little bit of hiccups and all that, like let's say, I don't know, a few deaths along the way, since it's gonna be in a harder difficulty and all that. 4 hours, so like an extra half hour to half hour, or maybe even 4 hours and a half. Because for sure I'm still gonna play the cutscenes, because what I've noticed is that already now, just off the rip from the beginning cutscene, they already had added different same scene, but like added or different lines, basically. Because there was also another scene where they had extended it by like another second or two, and then some other dialogue where I didn't recognize from the first playthrough. So I'm hoping the whole total video for the hardest difficulty will be like 6 to 8 hours. So that's within the 3 to 4 per half. Hoping. If I was gonna say max, it would probably be like 10. I forgot. I don't remember how long the Silent Hill 2 remake was. Let me actually see. This. Playlist, Silent Hill 2 remake. Let me see. That one took me about 10. That one took me like 10.5 hours. Because it says 10:35. So If I can at least do it around the same time, then I'll take it. If I could somehow do it around the same time, I'll take it. And then I think tomorrow. Let me check my Steam right now. Yeah, items not available yet. Tomorrow, I don't know when tomorrow. I don't know if it's in the morning or if it's noon or at nighttime. But Little Nightmares 3 comes out. So I'm hoping to possibly record a decent amount over the weekend. That way I can get that out of the way also, so I can focus on Silent Hill and then eventually get into Dead Space. That's what I'm hoping. Because I think out of all of this, actually there's a chance Little Nightmares 3 might actually take a little bit longer than the Silent Hill video. Like the video, but not the prep, because I still need to do the other 2 endings. And then there's Pokemon next week, so there's a lot of games to juggle. There's a lot of games to juggle, but with that being said, since I just pretty much been talking about the other stuff, I'll start going over the comments now. And the first comment we'll be going over is from Rick. Last 2 days I have done a lot of auto trainings, but I still haven't prepared for a short distance event. I feel like not everyone is not motivated to do short distance for some odd reason, even though technically it should be the easiest, but I guess because it's technically the easiest to train, it's also the technically the could be the if you think about it this way, technically can be the hardest, also because it's like dirt. We don't do short distance events too often, so yeah. And now we have them back to back. We get a short distance now, and then we get a long distance or a dirt race next time. Actually, I didn't even check the training. No, I'll do it. I'll do the training. It's fine. Eugen responded saying, "This is good. Same goes for me. Only autos." Not me. I've been trying to catch up with other games and all of that, like Silent Hill. Wuwa just started with the new patch, so I gotta record that as well. Hopefully I can get that recorded for tomorrow before the weekend. But yeah. Nova also responded saying, "Just be sure to work on those fan counts. We need to get into an A rank circle." Yeah, that's pretty much what we've been trying to do. But it's hard to find people who consistently play, but also don't just stop playing after like 2-3 months. That's pretty much it. But thank you, Rick, for the comments, and Eugen and Nova for the replies. Appreciate it as always. I think this is the perfect time to do that. Next comment is from Eugen, just dropping by to say, "I'm going to eat lunch. Hope you had a good lunch." Nova says, "Me see Eugen comment, me drop down Pantsu, me release my lunch." Okay, moving on. Thank you, Eugen, for the comment, and Nova for your sussy comment or reply. Very sussy reply. But next comments are gonna be from Nova. These Uma scenarios be like, why would I go back? Pretty much. That is pretty much it. They gave us no reason to go back. Next comment says, or Kazuki just got MOB cards within one pity. That would explain the leftover rocks. I'm only a lucky mustard when it comes to Uma. I don't know how you would MOB off one pity. Because one pity is one card. So you are a lucky mustard in Uma. I'm not going to deny that. Not at all. Wouldn't dare deny it. But we'll see how Kazuki does in the future with his pulls. You know what, Shushu? I'm gonna just say, Chisa is Spectro. If she somehow becomes Spectro, that would be hilarious. Because so far, I could believe her being Havoc. Is the Hobo Arrow? I don't know. Guess I'll know when I pull. I did recheck and people were saying Arrow, so yeah, like I said, that's the 4th Arrow character already. So I should be questioning you, rather you questioning me. We want this. I do want speed, and I do want guts also. Stamina is a little bit higher. I'm not expecting to max out stamina, so I'll pick guts. I find it hilarious that Uma's quality of life is only substantial after 4.5 years. If you think of the ones in global right now, you'd think that these quality of lives could have come much earlier in the Uma lifespan. It can. I agree. It could have. Yeah, what Side Games is doing is playing the long game, yes. What does probably gave the quality of lives faster than Uma ever did. I believe so. I guess bigger community, I would say, I guess. Yet I feel like Uma's playability just increased. Plus on top of that, they had global already. So yeah, there was definitely a bigger community. Yet I feel like Uma's playability just increases over time. It can. It definitely can. I agree. It's a psychological thing, I'd say. With every anniversary, you can expect more quality of life in Uma. That would further enhance the experience, but Blue Archive is doing the same thing. We can expect something as a preset in the game after 3 years. And I'm pretty sure these devs are not doing this by coincidence. Probably not. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. I wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. You're exactly correct there. And then the last comment from Nova says it's going to be a hard time with this CM. Source, trust me, bro. No, I know. No, I know. Don't worry. The second I knew it was I figured out it was short distance was when it's gonna be a hard time. But other than that, thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And the last comment is from Korn. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, I didn't know it. Now I do for the future. Yep, and that's why I went with the training. Don't worry. The only reason why I made it that way is because Nova is a troll. So no worries. It wasn't a you thing. It was strictly implemented because of Nova. And I say strictly because I literally did it right away the second I realized what Nova could have been thinking or have already done by then. So yeah. No, over here we want to do the Shuka show and we should be good with races. At least the races that I normally do. And we have a ticket, huh? I guess that's fine. But I think just to save some more time from the video, I will just focus on the rest of the training, and I'll see you guys at the end after I picked out all the skills and all that. So I'll see you guys then. All right, I didn't realize I also didn't. Well, I mean, maybe I did. I just didn't expect it for some odd reason for this training. For some odd reason. But we didn't get an S aptitude on anything, and another thing. It's exactly how I said. With a stamina card, we'll get either around the same as we would without the stamina card, or we get a little bit more than we normally do. And I think it just has to do with the fact that it's Super Creek. Maybe if it was Shakur would have been, it would be higher, but I mean, it's still like 130 off from cap, which is still fairly close. So we could still probably still get it. The only issue here is still like, I mean, pretty much when I go one guts or one of everything, it pretty much just looks like I'm using two two guts and no stamina, except guts would be higher and stamina would be lower. So it's either do I want more stamina or do I want more guts at this point, from what it looks like. But 1893 speed, which is cap, 1531 stamina, 1684 power, 1356 guts, and 1312 on wise with no S aptitude. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are doing for, or how you guys are doing for the CM prep for short distance. And if there's anything else you guys do want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description as well. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined the circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I am in. It is called Shushu. Once you get that a search, hit request join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.